Hello my Fireflies, and welcome back to the Cyan Firefly. It's me, Lyet, and today I bring to you, for your approval, the first Super Cyan strategy guide for Super Monday Night Combat. The topic for this evening is the 10 golden rules of SMNC. These 10 rules are the key to playing the game. If you keep these rules in mind, chances are you will likely find victory. Okay, let's kick things off with rule number 1. Kill enemy bots and make sure to defend your own. This is incredibly key as it nets you a large amount of coins. You do not gain experience simply through killing things. It is directly related to the total amount of coins you have collected throughout the game. Spending money does not lower your experience, so have no fear about losing levels. The flip side to this is that you need to make sure that your bots survive and move along. In other MOBAs, it is incredibly difficult to fight turrets without creep support. In this one, it is actually impossible, as turrets have a shield that makes them immune to attack unless bots have attacked them recently. Furthermore, at the start, your pro has very weak attack power compared to the turret, making bots doubly important for early game tower kills. Bots are also the only way to bring down the opposing team's money ball, which is the only way to actually win an SMNC game. Now it's time for the ever-important rule number 2. Defend and use the Annihilator. The Annihilator is the single most important set piece in any given map, excluding the money balls. It is a doomsday weapon that becomes available every 5 minutes of the game. The announcers will helpfully remind you that its cooldown is coming to a close, so don't worry about keeping an eye on it. Once the weapon is active, you can spend 1,000 coins to activate the Annihilator, which instantly destroys every single enemy bot on the field, as well as dealing a hefty amount of damage to every enemy player. Taking Rule 1 into mind, you can see how this is vitally important. Just remember to sweep up all the free coins and finish off any foolish pros still near you to regain the coins you just spent. It will take time for the enemy team to recover. Make sure to press the advantage. On to rule number 3. Keep aware of the environment and use it to your advantage. There are various things strewn across the map that can easily help turn the tide in any fight. Dispensers can provide buffs that can help you outfight your enemies, or perhaps even save your life. A crafty player can even turn the environment against the enemy team, disrupting them and causing massive damage. Ejector pads, for instance, can be used to clear an entire creep wave as well as hurl an enemy off the edge of the map. Conversely, it can be used to save an ally by knocking foes away from him, or to hurl an enemy into your turret's lethal range. A quick, clever mind can easily screw up enemy plans simply by understanding how the map works and when to activate certain hazards. Rule number 4. Remember how I said I can't stress how important getting the damn Annihilator is? That's why it's also rule number 4. If you fail to get the Annihilator, you will lose all your bots. If you lose all your bots, you can't push lanes. If you can't push lanes, the enemy will push your lane. If the enemy pushes your lane, they will get to your money ball. If they get to your money ball, they will blow it up and you will lose. If you lose, you will get stressed out. If you get stressed out, you will yell at your boss. If you yell at your boss, you will get fired. Do not get fired, make sure to get the Annihilator. Rolling right into rule number 5. Now that the Annihilator is on cooldown and you've blasted a few people off the map with the ejector, you realize you have some extra funds kicking about. Sure, you could save them, but there are more useful things you could spend your money on, like bots. More powerful bots that can ruin your opponent's day. You can spend money to summon 4 different types of bots. In your home base, you can spend 500 coins to purchase a Fujibot and a pair of Scramblers. The Fujibot is a powerful lane pusher even onto late game, and Scramblers make it so that enemy pros may not use their skills if they are nearby. Alternatively, you can spend a whopping 4,000 coins to spawn the mighty Jackbot XL. Jackbots are the single most powerful unit that players can spawn. They take a massive amount of punishment and can arbitrarily destroy enemy turrets. Out in midfield, you still have some pretty potent options. For 500, you can spawn a Blackjack, which is a reasonably powerful bot with both a melee attack and a ranged attack. If you want something with a bit more punch, the Bouncer might be up to your standards. 1,000 coins gets you a very tanky gorilla bot that can disrupt enemy pros with a punishing grapple attack. Rule 6 might sound a little familiar. Defend and use the Annihilator. I don't care what is going on, how badly you are losing, or how hopeless the game seems. Go for the Annihilator. One single activation of it can win the entire game. Seriously, I can't stress it enough. Lucky rule number 7. Player kills are overrated. Seriously, focusing on bots actually nets you a considerably larger amount of coins, which nets you a much larger batch of experience. You will easily start out-leveling those who try to go for player kills. Harassment has its place to get an enemy away, but the only time you should be going for a player kill is when you know that you can lock them down quickly or easily. The exception to this is when you are playing a commando. Commandos specialize in killing other players quickly, sometimes before they can even react. But even as a commando, you have to make sure to jungle neutral bots and to hop into the lane for extra bot kills, otherwise you will swiftly drop behind and become useless. Rule number 8. Do I really need to say it? Skipping along to number 9. Unsurprising that it is a reminder of rule number 1. Bot kills and bot defense are vital to succeed in this game. Seriously, the player who knows how to best farm bots and clear enemy lanes is the greatest asset on his team. He will gain levels the quickest and be able to spawn all sorts of nasty things to hurl at the enemy team. Without bots, the enemy team cannot push your lane. Without bots, you can't push the enemy lane. It's pretty simple. Bots are the key to the entire game. And lastly, for the ultimate and most important rule. Defend and use the damn Annihilator. You can't expect one teammate to be able to get it. No less than 3 people on your side should be there, and one of them should be a defender. Either the support, combat girl, or Leo. Even if you flub up pushing the enemy lanes, even if you have a horrible feeder, even if they've got you back against your last 2 towers, get the damn Annihilator. This has been a look at the 10 golden rules of Super Monday Night Combat. Join me on the next issue of the Super Saiyan Strategy Guide, where we will look into the different roles of each pro and how to use them effectively. I'm Lyette, and this is the Saiyan Firefly, signing off once more.